Hello, my name is Patrick, and today I will be presenting the Lab 1 report, which covers the charge of two neutral tapes. To start off, here is my outline of my presentation. We will start with the introduction and go all the way until the questions. In this lab, we will see how a common household object like a tape can be easily charged and how they will react with both neutral and charged objects. We will then explore some physical property of charge, such as the Coulomb's law, electric fields, force, and point charge. We will also compute the amount of excess charge present in this tape. So, as a brief result, we found out that the tape has a charge of 2.6 times 10 to the power minus 8 Coulomb, which is a negative charge. So the material that we will use in the lab is a packaging tape, a ruler, a table for flat surface, and two rigid books for support. So the first experiment with neutral objects, we will charge a U-tape by rapidly pulling it off a base tape, then make sure that this tape is correctly charged by interacting a neutral object with it. The tape, no matter the sign of its charge, will produce an attractive force with the neutral object because of the polarization of the neutral object. So I will show you this video right here because it didn't work on the PowerPoint. So as you can see, we use two neutral objects, which are the ruler and the tape, and we can see that the U-tape is attracted to the ruler. So the tape has an opposite charge, but we still don't know the sign of the charge. To find out, we will make an experiment with two charged tapes. We take two U-tapes and we stick them together, then rip them off so they become polarized. We will charge another U-tape and interact it with the first one. If they attract, it means that they have opposite sign. If they repel, it means that they have the same sign. So in this experiment that I will show you, the tapes have opposite sign charged. They will repel each other, but we still don't know the sign of the tapes. So as you see, they are repelling. In order to know the sign of the charge of the tapes, we need to rub a plastic pen on our hair, and since we know that the plastic pen has a negative charge, we can have only two outcomes. If the U-tape is positive, it means that they attract each other, and if the U-tape is negative, it means that they repel. So let's check this video. You can see that both tapes are repelling from the plastic pen, so they both have a negative charge. Now let's determine the sign of the tape. We will make an experiment. We will suspend two charged tapes which have the same sign on top of each other, and notice how the tape above, which is tape B, will float. I will show you this video right here. So the two tapes are repelling each other from a distance of 5 centimeters. Some of the calculations for the excess charge and growth script. So we find the mass of the packaging tape, the distance between the two tapes, which is 5 centimeters. And we know that when in equilibrium, the gravitational force and the electric force exerted on the tape will cancel each other. So Fg equal minus Fe. We also find out the tape charge and used it to find the excess amount of electrons. And we also calculated the ratio of excess electrons. So this is the first code on GlowScript, which returns the charge of one piece of tape and the ratio of excess electrons. Some of the additional questions. If a U-tape is positive charge, how should it interact with a charged plastic pen? They will attract. If it is negatively charged, they will repel. And if they are neutral, they attract. So we found also that the magnitude of the charge on a single point charge is 2.6 times 10 to the power minus 8, and the charge on a line charge is 4.5 times 10 to the power minus 8, so it's double. So what if electrons are negatively charged and protons are positively charged? They will have no change because the signs of the both objects will be inverted and react the same way, and polarization will still occur, so the tapes will still repel regardless of the charge. Thank you.